a stud.
Oh, thank
Welcome back, my friend. Congratulations, by the way, for you and your wife for expecting twins.
We are.
Hey!
Yeah. Identical boys.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this will be 4 boys
It's gonna
for
be
you.
4 boys.
Oh my gosh! Have you wrapped your
Came
head?
here to work.
Yeah.
Not play.
Have you figured that? Have you wrapped your head around having twins?
No.
No.
I mean, it's thrilling. Obviously, it's such a nice dose of reality. Like every time I see the sonogram, it's like it feels so good. Also, as an only child, that's touching to see them together. Like they're in there like it's a hot tub. Like I actually have seen. There's a sonogram of them almost like facing each other, just kind of like this.
And they're like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
It's so I cannot fathom what it would be like to have somebody with you there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be
We're gonna
parenting
grow up
them
together. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to raise them.
No, they're gonna raise you. They're gonna tell you what's up. They're gonna tell you what's going on. Like, dude, trust me, we're friends forever, man. That's so wild.
It's wild.
It's a cool thing. And is the family all excited?
Very, yeah. So the 4-year-old we have, he's I just said it like he's a bag or something. The 4-year-old we have.
Yeah, the 4-year-old we have.
The 4-year-old we have, he's stoked because he's just like he really wants to be a big brother. And the 16-year-old, he's excited for us, but he's also like, listen, I'm gonna leave in 2 years.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I know you like to keep your private life private, and I understand that. But you wanted to maybe clear something up about
Yeah, this is a very weird thing to say, but our littlest, who is 4, everybody's like, what on earth is he about to say?
Yeah.
His name is not James. The internet, and that's even weirder, right? Because without context. So the internet, on Wikipedia for many years, his name was James, and we'd get it removed. It would go back.
His name is not James.
His name's not James, and you know, I feel weird saying that, but I just thought, well, you know what? I have a platform.
Yeah.
Why not clear the air? Because there are people who, you know, people close to the family who hadn't seen us maybe in a while. They sent us a card, and it says to all of us and James, and I'm like. And so that's why I felt like.
So they're just like Googling or looking up on the internet. They're like, hey, we should send Penn something for the baby's birthday.
Yeah.
So
what's his name? Wiki.
Yeah,
Wiki.
Oh,
it's not
James.
right. It's not right.
But what's wrong with the name James?
Everything. No, it's nothing.
Call him Jimmy.
It's a great and I have some good Jimmys in my life.
Thank you.
So more than like, there's a lot of them actually.
Yeah, there's nothing but great Jimmys out there. Yeah. Yeah, but he's not him.
He is not him, and his name, because he's 4, will remain undisclosed for as long as we can.
Good for you. Yeah, why not? Good for you. Yeah.
Why not? It's a good name, though.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
Let's talk about you.
Yes, let's do it.
The 5th and final season is streaming now, and guess what, folks? It's #1 on Netflix.
Oh,
so come on, but not too shabby.
I think it was displaced, would you say? I think it was #2 to WWE or something like that for a night, and I was like, oh wow.
That's kind of an honor.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone loves WWE, but your show is crushing it. Are you happy with the final season of this? Are you ready for it to end?
I'm very ready for it to end.
You are.
I'm very ready for it to end. So I was 30 when I took the role. It's been close to 8 years, but the way that ends up working out is that I'm going to be 40 by the end of next year, and I'm probably still going to be talking about it, you know. And so that's my 30s right there.
That is all your. That's your decade.
That's a definitive event of my 30s.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
And are you happy with how it ends, the final episode? No spoilers, obviously.
Yeah. And I can't spoil it.
No, that's right. Think of a way to not spoil it.
Has anybody here seen it? Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
I was just doing like a temp check because if anybody who has seen it, yeah. Anyway, so it's like a deconstruction of Joe, of this character, and I heard a really sad, like, oh.
Yeah, we have a very they ooh and ah. They're the best audience. But like Penn Badgley.
Yeah. Ooh.
And his show is called You.
Ooh.
We're oohing and ahhing. It's oohing and ahhing week here.
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Do you have tons of fans? Do you have any like big celebrity fans? I know one.
Tons of them.
Ariana.
Yeah.
That's my pal.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you guys do have a thing, and I
love her.
So she's phenomenal.
She's the most fun
She really
talented.
is.
She's just,
She really
and you go,
is.
dude, and even as big as she gets and famous, she's still humble and cool.
I know, and that's actually like I think it's sometimes a bummer that it's like, yes, you're a real person, but no, but there's so few people in the world who are truly at that level, you know, that kind of talent, and she's so human and relatable, and I'm just like, I don't know, that's wild. She's so strong. I love
She was
her.
on
She's
your podcast,
Yeah.
Pod Crushed, last year.
Yeah.
And you guys were singing together at one point.
Yeah. So I DM'd her years ago, which I don't do. I don't. It's like I was trying to invite her on the podcast, which I just every time I do it, I honestly
you're like, I don't want to book.
Yeah,
the
you know,
show.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, trust me, I make a living at it. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And you do all the booking.
I book everything.
Right,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. I'll be driving you to your hotel after the show. Yeah. Full service, man.
So I DM'd her, and the way I was going to shoot my shot, trying to get her on the show, was I said, "Shut Up," this song on her album Positions.
Yeah.
I said I think it's one of the best album openers of a pop album in the last 20 years. It's so well crafted, but it's funny, and I love the way she uses humor. You know what I mean? She's and that's why she's always so good on SNL.
She's got a great sense of humor. Yeah.
And she loved that I said that, but she said no. she said
in the
no.
nicest way.
Yeah, in a very kind way. But then years later, she came back to me and was like, "Hey, would you want to do this video?" And I was like, "That sounds great, but no, thank you."
Yeah.
No, then I did it.
But you did.
I did
Yeah,
it.
and you crushed it. It was great. I have a little clip of you guys performing "Shut Up" together. Look at this.
How you be spending your time? How you be using your time? You be so worried about mine. Can't even get yourself none. You know you sound so dumb, so dumb. No. What?
Okay, no, we gotta go into Shut Up.
Come on, bud.
Yes.
That's how you do
yes.
it. That's how you do it, pal. For anyone who hasn't seen season 5 of You, how do we set it up?
It's about a killer, a man who kills people, but he manipulates the women he's with. When I describe it, it sounds so heavy.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing, and in this season again, we are deconstructing him for the final time.
But how do you do it? Because you're such a nice guy and a friendly,
Well, I act,
happy
man.
guy.
I'm a talented actor.
I know that you are. I know. Yes, you are. But I mean, like, do you ever get in some of those scenes where like Penn, you just gotta go for it in this one?
Yeah. Well, so the last scene of this. The last scene of this season, which I can't describe in hardly any way because it would be a spoiler, but can I say that what can I say? I had to say lines.
No, yeah, we know that.
Right?
Yeah.
No, but I don't always have to. Because a lot of times I'm quiet.
That's true.
And I'm watching and there's voiceover. Right?
Okay, yeah.
So I have lines. There's no voiceover, and maybe I can say there's rain. Is that?
Yes, this is great.
That's a little spoilery. You're like, this is great content. Thank you for coming on.
So you say lines and there's rain.
So I'm saying, yeah.
Sounds amazing.
And I
know what you're talking about.
So it's like I'm expressing rage all the time on the show, and it comes through your neck. It's just like a lot of neck muscles involved, and I found that those muscles were just completely giving out. Just entirely giving out. I couldn't manipulate my performance. I couldn't do anything. What I was doing I thought was very uninteresting, but all I could do was just kind of say everything like this.
Wow.
And I'm not kidding. That's not even that's not an exaggeration,
But
unfortunately.
do you think it's because of all the seasons of doing the show?
Yeah.
And you're like, my body was saying
goodbye. It was
goodbye.
just everything. My body was saying no to this man.
Yeah. Wow. No. Wow.
No.
Guys, tune
no
in
is
for
a
that.
full sentence.
It is a full sentence. Love it. Well, you're fantastic in it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a great run. I want to show a clip. Here's Penn Badgley in You. Take a look at this.
I'm kind of arguing with someone about Ibsen's feminism, so.
What's the argument?
Oh, well, you know how everybody likes to call Ibsen a feminist because of, like, A Doll's House and stuff.
You need this. You can't let Moonies go.
But if you actually read his words, he explicitly preferred to be called a humanist, which...
What's your name?
It's, Bronte.
No, it's not.
I know. Anyway.
This place is who you are.
How would you like to work here, Bronte?
But I thought you were, I would love that.
Come on, that's how you do it right there. That's how you do it right there. Penn Badgley, everybody. Season 5 of You is streaming now on Netflix. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.